I did, however, have one mom who stalked me heavily online. She sent me friend requests repeatedly, showed up at the school once while I was teaching to ask me why I didn't accept her request. Today I am reading Teacher's Most Unhinged Parent Stories. My wife is the principal of an expensive Chinese daycare. Like, really expensive. Every parent drives a BMW or better. A 3-year-old once ran away from the group during a field trip. The teacher, an incredibly mild woman, caught the kid and asked him if he thought what he did was good or bad. She didn't hit him. She didn't even criticize him or make him go in timeout. She just asked him if he thought it was a good thing to do. The mother freaked out. Not because her child nearly went missing. She was furious that any type of discipline whatsoever was administered. My wife was on the phone with her until 2 a.m. while this woman screamed. She has no right to tell my child what to do. Who does she think she is? Fortunately, the woman became angry enough that she pulled her kid out a few days later. But that teacher is now so terrified to discipline her students that her class is out of control. What? That's such a crazy story. Talking to the principal until 2 a.m. is insane. Then there's a comment that says, the worst part is they're trying to be good parents, defending their kids and all. They just don't realize they're doing more harm than good. At least that's what I choose to believe. That is such a nice comment. Instead of criticizing, we should empathize. And most parents are doing the best they can with the knowledge they have. It's so hard to know what's right and wrong. I've been pretty lucky. Most of my parents have been cool, supportive, and laid back. I did, however, have one mom who stalked me heavily online. Not because she liked me, but because she wanted to constantly talk about her daughter's supposed lack of progress. She sent me friend requests repeatedly, showed up at the school once while I was teaching to ask me why I didn't accept her request. She somehow got my personal email and began emailing my personal email rather than my work email. She also told her daughter to follow me home one day so she could stop by sometime. Thankfully, the daughter told me about this in advance and she didn't do it. It finally ended when the daughter was pulled from the school only after a lawsuit was filed declaring negligence on our part for meeting the student's needs. A lawsuit? Really? Wow. I'm a teacher in Korea, and Korean mothers are known for being super involved in their kids' educations. One of my classes is only 2 students, a boy and a girl, and the boy always bullies the girl. A few weeks ago, he threw her water bottle in the trash and she was upset about it, obviously. His mom called the school and started complaining about how the girl always bothers him and that she is affecting his learning and always starts any tiffs they have in class, which is totally not true. He is 100% the instigator. Us teachers just kind of have to sit there and take it. I was teaching a sweet 13-year-old girl who obviously couldn't see the board very well and needed glasses as she was falling behind in class. I called her mother. Her mom told me to f off and that I didn't need glasses. My mother didn't need glasses, so she doesn't need any glasses, and hung up. In that situation, you just feel for the girl. Why so hostile? I used to work with children in Japan teaching English through drama. So I understand the teachers' perspectives as well. And it's really hard to please all types of parents because everyone's so different with the way they deal with their kids. I had a parent of a kindergartner tell me in all seriousness that she was told by their church prophet that my student was sent to lead the world into salvation. Her little girl was the second coming of Christ. As a teacher, how do you reply to that? That's all for today's video. Thanks so much for watching and see you next time.